What's up, people? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day. Let me get into this dumbass episode. This episode was another dumb one. First of all, you know I'm about to talk some shit, and there might be some cussing involved. So I'm gonna try to keep it to a minimum. I'm gonna try to keep the cussing to a minimum. I'm gonna try. No guarantees. Um, First of all, Lulu. When Lulu confronted Nina and asked her about more time with Charlotte or whatever because she was taking Rocco, her and Dante were taking Rocco to a child fair in Buffalo. So she wanted it to be an overnight trip. Now here's the thing. I was on Lulu's side in this scene to an extent. Um as far as the overnight thing, I don't think Valentin would even co-sign that because you only get 1 hour a week with her. So I think the overnight thing is pushing it. Even though she has had some good visits with Charlotte, I feel like overnight right now is pushing it. But I think what Lulu should have done, seeing as how she only gets an hour, I think she should have at least extended it. I don't know. I don't think that they should have did the overnight thing. I think that she should have just said, "Can I have at least like maybe 4 hours or 3 hours?" You know what I mean? Try to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like she should have started out small. I don't think the overnight thing was gonna go over too well. But I didn't like Nina's approach. You know what I mean? Nina always seems like a bitch. And she's just jealous because Lulu is the mother and she's biologically not the mother. She keep throwing around that stepmother card. But you have to remember something. What are you gonna do if you and Valentine get a divorce? Once you get a divorce from Valentine, you're not gonna have access to Charlotte. So you might want to chill out. And Nathan pissed me off too. When Nina said to Nathan, I don't even know how you're friends with Lulu. And Nathan told me, oh, she's not always like that. Nathan, shut the fuck up. Cause you wouldn't say no shit like that if Dante was standing in your face, so shut up. That whole conversation that Nathan and Nina was having throughout this episode, I muted the entire conversation. Hell, I fast forwarded because I recorded the episode on my DVR. Um, I didn't watch really none of their scenes. I fast forwarded. I had the TV muted during their scenes. I really just don't care about Nina or Nathan. They can go. I wish they would go. Seriously, they're not needed on this show. I understand that the actor and the actress might have a fan base or the characters may have a fan base. Good for that fan base, but I'm not a fan. So I will mute their entire scenes. I will fast forward. Hopefully when Maxie come back, she got the good sense to divorce him and go get herself a real man, but hopefully somebody who's actually fun because Nathan is just a little stick in the mud to me. Um he keeps bitching about Maxie being in Portland. How about you pack your bags and move your ass to Portland to be with your wife? There's nothing keeping you in Port Charles. You have no kids in Port Charles. You're barely around Nina. You're barely around Obrecht. Move to Portland to be with your wife and stepdaughter. Duh. You can be a cop anywhere. Dumbass. Um, Furthermore, like I said, I just don't care about Nina. I don't care about Nathan. They can jump off a bridge together collectively. I really don't care. Moving on from that trash. What is going on with Anna and Valentine over this Chimera shit? Like, what is this Chimera project that they talking about from like decades ago? Like, what is this? Obviously, it has something to do with Jason, Helena. Obviously, I just want to know what it is. Like, is this? I thought this shit was gonna be an actual line or some shit like that. Cause I was like, what is this shit? Like, are we gonna get any clarity on this storyline? Like, what's the deal with this? I just want to know. And personally, I'm starting to really believe that Anna is not Anna. I think that that's her twin sister Alex. Because her mannerisms, the way she's been acting lately, I really don't believe that that's Anna Devane. Um, but I'm curious though. Like this whole Valentine Anna shit, I've been curious about this since day one. Like seriously, and I'm still curious. And usually when storylines like this drag out so long, I lose my interest. But when they add more layers to it, it kind of piques my interest even more a little bit. And I just can't help but be more interested about this as long as they keep, hurry up and reveal it. But, I think it will be soon because I'm interested to see it. I just hate when they drag storylines out because usually when they drag them out for a long time, that usually means that the payoff is going to be corny. Um, and when you have a storyline like this, I just hope that the payoff is going to be a good payoff. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, Franco. Why was Franco on Cassadine Island? Why was he in Greece in the first place? How the fuck did he get to Greece that fast? He was just on yesterday's episode with Elizabeth and Sam, and today he's in Greece. I said, how the fuck is that possible? How he in Greece that quickly? You know how many hours it takes for you to get to Greece? And mind you, yesterday's episode is still the same day. They're still in the same exact day as they are. Today's episode is still the exact same day from yesterday. So how did he get to Greece that fast? Are they using some sort of teleportation device that I don't know about that I can hopefully buy one day? Because it's like, how the hell did you get Greece? Takes hours. It's like literally probably I think a whole day to get to Greece. He got to Greece within a few minutes. Um, I think these shows be asking too much of people to suspend their disbelief. Like seriously, because there's no way in hell you could get to Greece that fast. Like, come on now, be realistic. Um, so yeah, Franco gets on my fucking nerves. There was really no need for him to even be there. I'm just sick of looking at Franco personally. Um, I really hope Jason beats the holy hell out of Franco. And from the previews that I've seen, it might happen. In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, the great Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Hall of Famer Stone Cold Steve Austin, I seriously hope that Jason stomps a mud hole in his ass and walks it dry. Honestly, I hope so. So anyway, they're trying to figure out this whole Chimera shit and trying to figure out what's going on with Jake. So Jason realizes that he was in fact the scarecrow that Jake was afraid of. Okay. So what does that mean? Are we gonna get some more? Hopefully, we get some more clarity on this because we seen a flashback Jason had of him being shackled to that wall and him being, I guess tortured. So I want to know what the hell is going on because this whole storyline is confusing for the most part. And what role does Helena play in all of this? Anyway, I felt bad for Laura today when Laura was talking about how Valentine killed Nicholas and how she's fearful that he might try to do something to Lulu. Like, Laura has been through a lot of shit in her life. A lot of shit. And the fact that she lost her son, her firstborn, that's like weighing heavy on her. Um, it seems like the only mention of Nicholas that we get nowadays is from Laura. Laura's like the only person that really mentions Nicholas. But it's crazy how Morgan constantly gets referred to in every episode. But they barely speak about Nicholas unless Laura mentions it. Like, that's just dumb to me. And Nicholas has been on the show since 1996. But yet he only gets mentioned every so often by Laura. Nobody else seems to mention him. That's stupid as hell. Not even Lulu really mentions Nicholas that much. Um, But we all know. I hope that Laura gets her revenge on Valentine for him shooting and killing, allegedly killing her son. I hope that she do get her revenge because she deserves it. Um, I like the relationship. I want to see more of the relationship of Kevin and Laura because I like older couples together. Especially the veterans. So I hope to see more of their relationship. Hopefully, it leads to a marriage one day. One could only hope. Um, what else? So Sonny summoned Martina to the restaurant that Carly owns. Um, basically to tell her about Ava blackmailing him or whatever. The fact that Ava know that he slept with Martina and threatening to say something. So basically, he telling Martina he'd continue to keep his mouth shut if she gets Carly to back off. We all know that that ain't gonna happen. So it's just the same old conversation basically. So Christina comes into the restaurant. Apparently, she's the one living with Amy, psycho Amy. And now Christina talking about some, oh, she taking classes at PCU and Sonny should ignore the invoice that he's gonna get from the school. Really? So the invoice basically means that they're calling Sonny to get payment for her taking classes there. Now this is what I have a problem with. When Christina was going to Yale, remember when Sonny forced the people at Yale, basically he made some phone calls or forced or whatever people to get Christina into Yale? He was paying her tuition there. Then when she left Yale, she went to Wesleyan University. He paid her tuition there. Now he has to pay her tuition at PCU. Where's Alexis in all this? Because last time I checked, why is Alexis got money too? But I'm pretty sure Alexis is paying for Molly's tuition. But Molly real smart though, so I'm pretty sure Molly probably got a scholarship at best, an academic scholarship, because Molly is smart as hell. Oh, excuse me one second. Somebody's calling my phone. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a phone call I had to take. I hate when people call me all willy nilly. So where was I? Yeah. So why isn't Alexis paying for Christina's college education? Alexis makes pretty good money, even though she's suspended from her law practice, but still, she got money. How come she's not paying for Christina's education? Like, why does all of this fall on Sunny? Alexis got money? Hell, make her pay. Matter of fact, Christina has a job. How come she can't pay her own damn tuition? Damn. She need to seriously be cut off from the money. Anyway, um, Bobby. Bobby's basically having a conversation with Carly, same conversation Michael been having with her every day about her backing off this whole money thing with Sonny. I just feel like this whole divorce is dumb. This whole thing is just stupid, dumb, 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 dumb. It's all just stupid. It's like, who cares? Like, this is their 10 billion divorce. Like, who really cares at this point? And just get it over with. Martina, I will say, is a beautiful woman. I could see Martina being on this show as a lawyer, because we do need more lawyers. Because obviously they're not using Rick for some reason. I don't know why. Um, Scott is basically the Jerome lawyer. He's basically representing Ava and Julian. And he's an ambulance chaser. So it's good to have more lawyers on the show. But I could definitely see her being on the show full time, or part time. But anyway, am I forgetting something? I don't know. But this episode, it was okay. It was a little dry. But anyway, I'll see all you tomorrow. Have a good day. See all you tomorrow.